Hey guys, it's Paul here with Toolmetrics. I'm a maker and a tool analyst. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hope you'll consider subscribing. Today I'm going to walk you through the process of how I built this modular platform bed. This is designed for a full-size mattress, and it is very rigid construction, modern design with Baltic Birch plywood, so it'll give you a feel like you're in an Apple store. I cantilevered out the ends so it's open. That's kind of a unique look for this style of bed, and it comes apart in 3 easy pieces for real easy moving. It's heavy duty construction. You could jump on the ends of this thing, you can jump on it anywhere you want, no repercussions. This is built for a hostile environment, fraternity house where my son is going to take it as he studies. So with that, at the end of this video you'll find all of the scale drawings for each of the sections of the bed, as well as a cut list to make it super easy for you to build. Tool set is minimal. You'll be able to get by with a pretty modest set of woodworking tools, and you can modify the process to accommodate your tool set. Feel free to ask any questions down below. I'm responsive in getting back to people, and I'll be happy to help you through this build. With that, let's get started. For the first step, you'll just start cutting up your Baltic Birch or other high quality plywood. I used about 3.5 sheets of 4x8 plywood. Follow the instructions in the cut lists and diagrams at the end of this video to make sure that everything comes out just right for your full-size mattress. My design adds 1 inch in each direction for mattress size variation, but it'll be easy enough to modify for a queen or a king size mattress by just expanding the width of the center unit. Here I'm gluing up the divider units, each one consisting of 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood sandwiched together. All right, I've got the dado stack installed. It's set up at 3/4 inch. I've got a sacrificial fence installed so I don't chew up my actual fence. And I'm set up to make this rabbet 3/4 inch by 3/8 inch. And actually, rather than just measuring that, I used the material itself, and I got an exact match on that, which is important on the ends of these because you want that to line up. So it's all set up to go, and I'm going to run all of my rabbets now with that same setup. All right, I'm about to start assembly on one of the main platform units. I'm going to use biscuit joinery on this because I find it simplifies the registration and alignment process. You wouldn't have to use biscuits here. Glue and brads would be just fine. The biscuits don't add any strength. They just really help line things up at glue up time. All right, it's time for the first assembly, so I want to have plenty of glue on hand. I use Tight Bond 3 a lot of times for a more complicated glue up, just to give me a little bit more open time. I'm also going to put a little bit more glue on than I normally would for a couple reasons. One, lots of biscuits. I don't want to lose control of this and have it lock up on me, so the glue will buy me a little bit more open time. And also, a lot of my glue surface is going to be end grain on a plywood edge grain, I guess, and that is going to soak up a lot of glue. So I'm going to put a little bit extra on there. Usually I just coat one surface, but I'm going to coat both surfaces of my glue up because of that reason. So with that, I think I'm ready to go. All right, now I'm just going to assemble the small box that goes on the end between the 2 larger platforms. This is an easy glue up, no biscuits involved, just rabbet joinery, glue and clamps. All right, now I'm going to assemble the top layer, which is really just to stiffen this up and give it a little bit more bold look. I'm going to lay down a bunch of glue, spread it out with this credit card or this hotel room key, and then I'm going to pop a couple brads in it just to keep it from sliding around on me, and then I'm going to put a bunch of clamps around the perimeter of this thing. Then you just want to sand everything flush and roll over the edges so they're smooth and they stay splinter free. Now I'm attaching a 2x4 with glue and brads, and then I'll add some screws from the back side. This will serve as a cleat to hold the support bracing that'll go across to shore up the middle, which will support the mattress. And then I used a couple of 3/8 inch bolts on each side to lock in all of the platform pieces. Very solid. And I was able to cut up scrap pieces and leftovers to fill in the gap, and it looked great. And it even passed the 200-pound stress test. I wanted to add a little bling to the bed, so I'm installing in each of the open areas, I'm going to install one of these multicolored puck lights that are controllable with a remote control. They all come on at the same time and turn them off at the same time, and you can change the lights with the remote. So here's a look at it with the lights on, and you can just see with the remote control, turn each one of them on and off. Change colors. Pretty cool. I found these really nice lightweight fabric drawers that are collapsible, so really easy for moving, and they fit nicely into each of the storage spaces. They're inexpensive, they're available on Amazon. I'll give you a link to them if you want to use those in your bed. Alright, it's finish time, and I'm just going to put on a couple coats of Minwax satin wipe-on poly, which is kind of my go-to finish. And just going to wipe it on and let it soak in and wipe off any excess. Alright, that wraps this one up. After I'm done talking, I'm going to just go through and show the cut list and the scaled drawings. Hit pause, print screen, and print them out for your reference as you build this. Please feel free to ask any questions down below. I'll answer anything I can to help you through this build. And please subscribe to the Toolmetrics channel and come back for more woodworking, wood turning, and tool related videos. Thanks so much for watching.